Welcome to Scary Mary Asia, a place where ancient myths whisper in the dark, where forgotten legends rise again, and where every shadow has a story to tell. From haunted villages deep in the jungles, to cursed temples, restless spirits, and creatures that walk between worlds, here we uncover Asia's darkest tales. If you love chilling stories, mysterious legends, and real-life hauntings, you're in the right place. Every day, we bring you stories that'll make your skin crawl, and maybe make you question what's real. So, before we begin, hit that subscribe button, because your support keeps these stories alive and helps this channel grow. And trust me, you don't want the spirits to be the only ones watching. Scary Mary Asia, where myths breathe and nightmares come alive. The ghosts of Crag Hotel, Penang Hills, forgotten secret, they say. On the misty slopes of Penang Hill, hidden beyond the moss and ferns, there stands a forgotten relic of British glory. A place where laughter once echoed in marble halls, and where silence now carries whispers of the dead. This is the Crag Hotel. Welcome back to Scary Mary Asia, the home of Asia's most chilling legends, true hauntings, and mysteries you'll never forget. If you love stories that send chills down your spine, make sure to subscribe, because you won't want to miss what comes next. In the late 1800s, British colonists built a grand hilltop hotel above the clouds, a retreat for the elite. With sweeping views of the sea, fine dinners, and ballroom music, the Crag was once called the Jewel of Penang Hill. But beauty can hide darkness. Old workers whispered that strange things happened even then, mirrors cracking without reason, guests complaining of footsteps in the halls at midnight. Still, life went on until the war came. When Japan invaded Malaya during World War II, the Crag was seized by the army. It became a prison, a place of interrogation. Locals say blood was spilled in its rooms, British officers tortured for information. One soldier who survived later claimed that at night he saw a woman in white standing at the top of the stairs, crying silently. When he called out to her, she vanished into the mist. To this day, hikers on the hill swear they still hear that cry, carried by the wind. After the war, the hotel reopened, not as a resort, but as a school. The Uplands School took over the Crag's crumbling halls. Children studied there, laughed there, and sometimes they saw things they shouldn't have. One story tells of a teacher named Miss Cartwright. She was kind, soft-spoken, and always the last to leave her classroom. Until one rainy evening, she didn't leave at all. The next morning, her body was found at the foot of the building. No one knew if she slipped or was pushed. After that, students claimed that every stormy day, her shadow appeared by the window, her face turned toward the valley below. And if you walked too close, you could hear her whisper, "Class dismissed." Many years later, the school closed. The Crag was abandoned, reclaimed by vines and silence. But silence doesn't mean peace. In 2010, a group of explorers climbed Penang Hill to film inside the ruins. They wanted views, history, and maybe a ghost or two. What they captured was never uploaded. According to one of them, their cameras stopped recording the moment they entered the ballroom. Their torches flickered, and through the fog, they saw figures, 3 people dressed in 1930s clothes, dancing slowly to music only they could hear. When they turned to leave, one of the women turned her head toward them and smiled. She was missing her eyes. The explorers fled. They say the path down the hill that day seemed longer, twisting endlessly, as if the Crag didn't want to let them go. Today, the Crag still stands, rotting, beautiful, waiting. On misty mornings, some claim you can still see lights moving inside. Others hear piano music drifting down the hill. Locals call it the mist that watches, because sometimes the mist doesn't move with the wind, it moves with you. So if you ever visit Penang Hill, and the fog thickens around you, and you feel a cold hand on your shoulder, don't turn around, because once you see what's behind you, you'll never leave the crag. If this story gave you chills, remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Because here at Scary Merry Asia, we bring you the legends that Asa tried to forget, but the spirits never did.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and don't forget to like, share, and comment.